So are you late to the game if you're not 2 hours plus early to an estate sale? So I wasn't planning on going to a estate sale, but Alex and Becca are getting some carpet laid, and there were some things at an estate sale that was closer to me that they wanted me to try to get for them. So here I am on a Thursday morning at a estate sale in Parma. Um, I'm used to being 2.5 hours early. It is 40 minutes before the sale, and I'm still the only one here. So I could only hope I'd be the only one altogether. Wouldn't that be nice to have a sale where you didn't feel rushed? That would be awesome, but I doubt it. I'm sure people are going to start showing up anytime now. That's what I was looking for. Oh my goodness, so many cool things. That I will take. I hope you guys can see. Oh,
nothing yet.
One other person here. Crazy. Oh, that's a hummingbird. Oh, it's got a hummingbird. Oh, I love that. Okay. And he'll just tell me what he wants.
Mostly, I think everything on that table is priced.
Okay.
With the value and then a price.
Oh, gee. Oh, my gosh. You did spend a lot of time. Bless your heart. I don't blame you, though. You don't. Yeah, easier. That was a sweet little girl. Look at that sweet little girl. Oh, she's sweet. Are you looking over here? Oh. Okay, what stuff are you taking? Right there? Okay. Oh, oh, she doesn't know what she wants for her sign in the way.
Yes, ma'am. You selling that sign? Which one? The patch I'm not. My son's gonna take that. But I have 2 PAPS pans, 3 PAPS pans over here. If you're a PAPS guy.
Mm-hmm. Nope, he grabbed the jadeite, so I don't get that. That's okay. Can't get everything. Oh, sweet little. Those are sweet. Very sweet angels. Oh. Yep. I think that little girl is sweet too. What is the Aldi's? That is hilarious. That is fun. Flower frog? What is this flower frog? A newer? That's cool though. It's a fun bird feeder. Put suet in it. Just have to decide, y'all. Okay. Oh, what is in these boxes? Christmas. There is a crock. It's unmarked. It's an unmarked crock. Oh, box upon box upon box. Ginger tobacco. Old clothespins. This is interesting, but the sign's not for sale. If you overheard that conversation. The knives. Trying to look back at the Christmas. I chose to go for that one. I chose to go for the spaghetti. I'm not seeing any more vintage Christmas. Hold on, I didn't see him though. Oh my gosh. I don't even know how old he might be, but he is pretty cool, y'all. What's this bakery? Oh, it's a brewery. Brewery sign? Primitives by Kathy. That's a good brand. Made it to this table yet? I think that's painted glass. Oh, little creamer. Oh my gosh, that is so sweet. That's a little swan. That's a cute. Cute.
Those cute.
Yes,
so
those are.
Gonna do like $1 for the smaller, like salt pepper shake.
Okay.
Buy 3 for this set.
Okay.
And then $1.
Okay, thank you. So those. Okay. Let me re-look at this table. I didn't want to overlook something. If I have all the time in the world, it'd be silly for me to overlook on something. What was that timer? Oh, I do see. Oh, this is the 4 set. That's the 4 set of them. Okay. Okay, it's supposed to be 80 here in Michigan today. I was here like a little bit before 7. The sale wasn't start to 9. This is not an estate sale company. It's just a family running their parents' estate. And she let us all in as soon as she set up, like at 8:05, which there was just 2 of us. So I chose to go for the spaghetti Santa, and the other guy chose to go for the jadeite. You don't have as many hands, and it's funny when a lady was grabbing some green canisters, I was like, oh, I didn't even see those. I would have grabbed those, but it's all good, y'all. So I spent $150. Everything was so reasonably priced. I packed my car. Oh my gosh. So it was so nice at first to get to shop where you're not elbow to elbow. So I tried to film a little bit, but like, the hard thing about filming is you are filming, and I didn't put a body cam on. I wasn't really prepared. When she said 8 o'clock, a little bit after 8, I hadn't got my body cam on, and I'm like, well, there's another gentleman here. I gotta get out there. I can't put my body gear on for y'all. So I tried to film as best as I could. It's a cute wreath. Okay, we'll just make a little pile. What is that? Oh, together. Fresh flowers. Metal? It is metal. Okay. Oh, sorry. That is plastic. Don't laugh. I've been looking for a big square one to put my YouTube part on. What's that right there? It's a cute little tray. Oh, I dropped it. Those are cute. Those are cute.
Oh yeah. No, because I would have picked up some of these. I just
that? $5. Let's get that for $5. $10 in that barn pit. Okay, so I wasn't planning on doing the haul immediately right after I was out in the shop, but Alex and Becca, who sent me to the sale, are here already to pick up their stuff. They just happened to be in town. They weren't going to be in town in the morning, but they only were going to be in town in the afternoon. So I have to show you my goods. Okay, so here's a situation. So as I told you, she let us in early. So I was there a little bit before 7. Another gentleman was a little bit before 8. The lady that was running the sale was there like 8:15. And she's like, I'm set up, come on in. And I'm like, you're gonna let us in early? Like, that's like every thrifter picker's dream, is to be able to come in early. I'm like, I would love somebody to say, hey, give me $20, you can come in early. I would totally take them up on that. But so do I take the stack of jadeite, or do I go and get the spaghetti Santa? Okay, so first off all, I'm going to go ahead and show you the outdoor stuff. She had lots of gardens, lots of outdoor, beautiful property, wonderful family. I spent a total of $146. I ended up just like $150. I'm sure that I underpaid for something, but great deal, beautiful. I wish I could have stayed there all day because the house was still packed and they were bringing more things out. But at some point, are you just a stalker? You're just a stalker staying there. Becca loves the outdoors, and she loves gazing balls. If you watched her channel, you've seen her make some gazing balls. So she really was interested in the gazing balls. This one is actually attached. The glass one is amazing on that little stand. And then somebody had painted a butterfly, but that base, if I lifted that off, would say 1979 on it, because these two are separately. And then she wanted another base for her gazing balls that she makes. So this, you saw me look at the brewery sign, which is Primitives by Kathy. And this was my first grab right in. It was this funny little, almost a man in the moon rock. He is so much fun. And then on my way out, I saw this little guy, and he actually, you put him on your drain spout, and then water comes out his nose, out his mouth. Is that not hilarious? So a little welcome, and then this metal leaf, and a little fairy, and I like all of these. So that is, I don't know the story there. Maybe there's a story. Maybe it really is from just Aldi's. I don't know. So then we have a dragonfly sprinkler in copper. This piece is a sundial, $5. It's plastic. I still think it's a cool piece. Remember, we have an outdoor booth. Now, this back here is from that second sale I stopped at. I mean, come on, I'm out and about, and there's a garage sale right there. I'm going to. That bench was $6. I think I could actually sell that as is. And then these ducks are very popular right now. The 1980 duck is coming back. People are doing the best dressed goose. Becca does the best dressed goose. And then I did get the planter. So that little bike, you could sit a plant in the back of it. I know I've resold those. And I thought the wreath, I think I spent like $26 at that sale. So well worth it. And I wish I could have videoed the little boys. There was a little boys, they had to be like 6 and under, maybe, I don't. And so I'm like, usually they're selling lemonade or baked goods, and I always will donate to their cause, because I had kids, and that's what they're just hoping for. But they were selling Play-Doh, little things of Play-Doh. I'm like, I'm just going to donate to your cause. So it was so stinking cute. Well, then you can't carry any of your stuff. So here's these little boys carrying all the ducks. The one little boy lifted that bench and was like, I'm carrying this. No, I don't need help. I can get it myself. I only gave them $1 a piece. I felt like I should have tipped them more, but that was so super sweet. Even though this Pepsi box is a little bit worse for wear, it still says Pepsi Cola, and the graphics is wonderful, but it was 50 cents. So, okay, see, I said but I find Pepsi to be harder to find than Coca-Cola and that it goes for a little bit more. So I don't know what the damage, who knows. And then this was just in her outdoor stuff. So as I said, we have an outdoor booth, so I can just leave that as is if I wanted to. And then I was super excited about the fresh flower sign. It is raised. So I could do rusty crusty or I could just leave it as is. I've actually sold numerous times a little pair of skis before. So I was happy to see these. These will probably wait until Christmas and I have to remind myself that I have them. So this is the table of smalls that I got. It's funny that I just got a set of 3 of these in an auction haul, and now I have the 4 set. And yes, so I picked up the egg plate and then didn't even notice the canisters. But that's okay. The third person, she was happy to have them. I was sad for a second, but. And then this piece of yellowware with the brown. A glowy biscuit jar. Oh my goodness, just little chip, but that doesn't matter. Yes, Alex will show how beautiful it glows. Alex and Becca collect this stuff, so they didn't have a biscuit jar yet in their collection. I have actually sold stuff like this before, so you could just put a little battery operated tea light in there, and it's just beautiful to hang. I've always wanted to pick up one of these, for Christmas time to do in decor. I always see one at one mall that's never priced, so I can never buy it. But I was happy. This one was priced for $2, and I could buy it. I love this ginormous thing of thread. And then a fabric measuring tape. And it was cute. She started her journey off looking things up, what things were worth. And then she quickly, it was a lot. They had a lot. So that was nice of her. My third, fourth trip around, I don't know. I thought this was a nice little, like a riser. And then I asked Becca, I messaged Alex because I know Becca collects this color. What's it called? Cranberry. See, I didn't know. And for $2, it'd be perfect for your collection. And in the Christmas, I didn't get a ton in the Christmas stuff, but I did get this little angel and then some more mercury beads, and you can't go wrong for mercury beads for $1. I just love the graphics of this can. I don't even know how old it is, but that is amazing. A little piggy that has money in him or something in him, and it's just going to be as is because we can't get it out without breaking him. That bunny was too cute not to leave behind. Let's see. And then I got the pink, or is it pink depression glass? Yeah. Salt and pepper. They are a little vintage. You can tell by the stoppers. I thought this little girl looking at a bird was... No, I love the frame. I love the little girl. I thought that was so sweet. Look at that little funky mid-century modern retro fun colors. Okay, here he is. I can't avoid him anymore. I went for the spaghetti Santa. He's got a little bit of paint loss, but he's not broken. Decisions had to be made, and I made it for him because I do see Jade all the time, but I don't see those out and about often. And for $2, I could always use more paintbrushes, a pie bird, a little creamer, some stained glass hummingbirds. This is another hummingbird. Some little birdies frames. I thought this was really cool. I don't know how old it is, but the lid looked older. So if you know anything about a bottle that looks like this, let me know. Of course, the label is gone. So it looks older than I think. A couple little copper and brass molds. Another little cute creamer. I don't think the masher went with it, and I wasn't going to pass up a fairy light for $1 ever. That is just a fun retro camera. I know nothing about it. They know nothing about it, but I think I paid $2 for it. So I have to look it up to see what it's worth, and chances are it probably does work. then this is just funny because the prices were so cheap that I'm like, oh, he's funny. So, and then look at the ducks are popular again. And $1 for a creel. That's, I mean, it's broken, but it's still a great decor piece. And 3 beautiful. I mean, this one's got a little bit of like some problems with it, so you just discount it, and I can probably figure out how to fix that. You know, it's got a little bit of problems, but sometimes you just grab and go at the price. And I thought somebody would definitely enjoy this. That is so pretty. And then we have a hummingbird one. Okay, so that is my haul. Becca can take her stuff. That's a quick version of a haul, but quicker the better. So yes, what would you have gone for? Let me know. Would you have gone for the jadeite or the spaghetti Santa? And I still, like, I almost like locked myself out of my vehicle. Well, luckily I have my thing on my phone to unlock my vehicle when she said, hey, you can come in early. And so I'm like, oh, that I'm not mentally prepared, but it was all good. So thanks for watching. We will see you next time, and you can see where I've been shopping. Bye.